Assalamualaikum viewers. This is Bijoy before you, and with my brother 𝗣𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗘. We are here just for conversation how we can improve our English, because we are beginner. Actually, I am beginner. I'm trying to learn. So how can I improve my English, and how any beginner can start and can improve their English? This will that topic we will discuss in this conversation. So you can continue with our conversation, then definitely will be benefited. So let's start it.
Sure.
𝗣𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗘,
Yes.
how are you today?
Yeah, I'm also fine. I'm fine, very much. Thank you. So, how are you?
I'm great. So today we'll speak selected a topic how I can improve my English. Actually, I'm trying to learn English at home without going any coaching center. So how it can be easier for me to learn English, to fluency in English easily.
Yeah, thank you. This is your nice question, and also it is interesting topic because it is used in our daily life. Because whenever we want to learn English, we have come this question easier. How can I improve? How can I learn? How can I be a good speaker? Such a way we think, but we don't get answer. We cannot improve.
Yes.
We cannot cover it. So there are many ways. There are many guidelines, instructions. If we try to read out or memorize these things, we cannot cover. One thing we have to follow and mind it that we have to practice. We know that practice makes a man perfect.
Practice.
So if we don't try to practice other members, so we cannot improve our level. One thing we have to read out in a routine wise, so we can improve our level. And you have to compare and contrast every day. How much?
What I'm learning new.
Yeah, thank you. How much level can you increase from the earlier day? If you can compare,
Yes.
and you can understand that if I do such a way, then you can increase, you can improve your level. So every day you have to read out, you have to practice, you have to imagine, you have to compare and contrast with the earlier activities. If you don't compare, if you don't think such a way, you cannot improve gradually. There are many ways such as you are a learner or you are a student.
Yes.
So you have to read
Yes.
every day in a fixed time, and you have you should have a practice section where you can do your own self. Also, you can do with your partner. Whatever you read out, try to use with your own self. That I read out that things and try to imagine, try to make it sentence with your own self. If you can create, then you will compare that. I can make a sentence, I can build up a sentence. So you are able to develop your level.
Okay, so that means first of all I need to know how to make sentence.
Right.
And okay, so also a very important thing is that we need to practice every day. We need to practice means we need to speak with my partner, with anyone,
Right.
in English.
Yes.
So is it important to learn to know English grammar?
No, it is not important to learn English grammar. Firstly, you have to know how to use our native language. And the second part is your target language. Target language is English, because you want to learn English. So, firstly, if you can manage your native language, then you can make it, or you can arrange the your targeted language. It can be English or Spanish or other languages which you have to target to learn. So, if you try to use your targeted language fluently, try to use your targeted language, focus on that language, and try to speak non-stop. If you try to speak, then it comes automatically your fluency. And the second way, if you want to be a higher good speaker or teacher or mentor, or you want to speak in a formal way, that time you have to know grammatical. But firstly, if you focus on grammar, it will not be effective in your lesson section. You must learn.
I completely agree with you.
Thank you.
You're right.
Thank you. You must learn your targeted language and try to speak fluently in your section. Then it will be easier to be a good speaker.
Okay. So you suggest me that first of all I need to practice every day with my
Definitely.
partner or anyone. Actually, as a beginner, we don't know lots of English. We don't know lots of vocabulary. So we are facing shyness when we talk with my partner, with our partner. So I think that this is our main problem. Also, we don't practice English with my partner, with our partner, and that's why maybe we cannot improve our English as short time.
Because this is not only a single person but also other learners or students, they face this problem, because this is
Yes.
automatically or natural things which happen to every learners. Because whatever I want to do in a new way, that I have to face or I have to feel nervous. It is automatic way, not only any single person. Whatever I do, I want to learn English. So if I want to speak in English, I have to manage many things. I have to know the meaning of the word. I have to arrange the word. How can I make a, or how can I build a sentence and other things? I have to think. I have to imagine. Is it correct or wrong? Sentence is correct or wrong, and I have to imagine
Yes.
in real things, in real power. So a lot of a group of things which I have to think and I have to use. If you can practice regularly and if you see your level is growing gradually, then your nervous, your shining,
Yes.
your ashamed, it will be removed easily from your side.
Everything will be. Yes, you're right. I'm totally agree with you. Actually, I also noticed that if I when I was trying to speak regularly, I was looking some input in my own. So I totally agree with you that speaking with partner is most important. Most important. Also, story reading also important. If you, I also noticed that I also read story English English story, because this story helped me to create sentence, how to create sentence, how to create questions and emotionally. So that's why I also can suggest anyone that if they learn read story, then they can also improve their English.
Exactly. So earlier I mentioned that you don't need to read out. What can I say? You have to practice with your friends, but you don't
Yes,
need to.
actually, nowadays it's really complicated to find a partner in English. So, how can these people can solve this problem? Do you have any plan or any solution?
Yeah, this is have available solution. We are living in a digital system or online platform. Is it very much easier for learners from the corner of the world? We can communicate each other, and we also know
Yes,
other things that our vocal all over the world is not same. So vocal tone is different from one country from country to country. So we have, if we want to communicate other people, we have to catch or we have to understand that how he is using his
this
communication
pronunciation.
or pronunciation or utterance, and how in every country in Asia we are using our normal vocal tone. We can see that Indian there are available philosopher, but they didn't follow American English or British English. They speak their own way, but we such a way with fully full that we want to be a native speaker, but it doesn't
Actually, you
matter.
are right. Everyone tried this to get
Native
fluency
speaker,
in British English or American English.
but
So first of all, I think we don't need to follow any accent. First of all, we need to know how to make sentence, how to conversation with people in English.
right.
After that, when we get friends or we are in medium level, then we can follow any accent, uh, any type of accent. That's maybe good for us.
Right, 100%.
I'm agree with you.
So we cannot complete. It is an undescripted to explain or to show you compare and contrast that we feel nervous and how can we improve. Without thinking, you have to drop down in the field and we have to try. We have to practice with your friends and neighbors and with your own self. Then you can overcome your level. Then you can be a successful English good speaker. That's it.
Okay, so maybe it's okay for today. We will meet tomorrow or next day anytime. So it's a good time to you. Okay, so bye bye for now. We
Okay.
will meet again.
Bye bye.
Inshallah.
See you later.
Bye bye.